Here's some great news for all you music fans out there. And let's be honest, who isn't a music fan? Billy Idol is giving a concert. Yes, you heard me right. Billy Idol is in Caracas and is performing live from the amphitheater. I hope to see all
Billy
of you
Idol
there.
concert.
It's going to be
What?
an incredible night. Here's a little
Play.
What's your job?
Kaya's bodyguard. Good job. That petty.
I see.
Neat summary.
Neat summary.
Don't get yourself too worried.
Hey,
Yes, there's a
changed your voice. Oh, that's the radio. He changed his voice on me. I think it's weird that they don't.
Stop that!
Is everything okay?
And then Morcons overran us. I thought we were screwed.
I thought we were screwed.
You survived.
Yeah, by the skin of my sack. I gotta be more careful in the future. Kaya ordered us to drink less, stay sharp. 1 second of carelessness, boom, dead.
Good luck.
Thanks.
By the skin of his sack, huh? Okay. Hello? Is it Dex? It's Dex!
Is it true the Morcons are bad people, Father?
Where did you hear that?
Mother says
His head
they
looks weird
invaded
to
our
me.
camp at the World Heart and killed lots of us. It was really horrible. Why are the Morcons doing this?
It's hard to
These are
explain.
asshats.
I don't get it. Only bad people would do something like that. Wouldn't they?
Are led by their own religion. I thought it said region. The power armor, yeah.
It's not something a boy your age should ever have
I
to
think his
see.
facial features are too big for
Why
his
not?
head or something.
If I don't see it, does that mean it didn't happen?
That's not what I meant.
No, of course not. It was a small group. I'm sure not all Morcons are like that.
You mean those weren't real Morcons?
They were, but I think they attacked the World Heart because they were bad people, not because they were Morcons.
You're right, Father. It's hard to explain.
What are you up to?
He's like, whatever, I don't get it.
Mother says I have to wait here until she finishes her work.
Right.
She's
That's why we're gonna
taking
go take
so
out those
long.
Morcon raiders.
Can't we go somewhere
So that
else?
Kaya can get back to whatever she was doing.
Probably for the best. You're not safe out here. Wait here. I'll take care of it.
Yeah, wait. That's all I ever do around here. You have to let Askar know we're leaving too.
Asuka, he was in the first game.
Worried.
Guardian May I. So the first quest in the chain was Mother May I. Now it's Guardian May I. Throwing potion. Crack easy lock. Move the lockpick right and left to set the correct position of the bolts. Well, that's a different angle on it. That is very fast. Okay, there we go. What is up?
Jax, glad you're here. Kaya and the little one were worried.
How's my son?
How's my son?
Doing pretty well, considering recent events. But it's too much for a boy his age.
He shouldn't even be here.
What is he, 12?
Well, his mother wanted him with her.
No, he looks a little
These
too
last
small
few
for
days
12.
have been something else. Turbulent times we live in.
That's what they said, though. How you left you in charge?
Kaya left you in charge of our child?
She did.
The way he said
and
that.
I
What,
consider
you
it an
in
honor.
charge?
I know you're both busy. And I see no signs of that changing anytime soon.
Taking the boy to the bastion. Not right now, we're not. We'll come back. Actually, I'm gonna quick save and see what he says. I was hoping you would be a trainer.
Taking the boy to the bastion. Kaya and I think it's the best thing for him, given the circumstances.
Won't hear me complaining. Means you're responsible for the boy from here on out. The bastion is in the north, right? The ruins where that Dawkins fella lives?
Seems like everybody but me knows who the old man is and what he's up to.
Well, you've clearly been out of town for quite some time.
Right?
Clearly.
I'll head out to the Bastion right away then. Gotta get the place ready. I'll see you there. Watch yourself out there.
No, don't come with me. Sorry we're leaving here by yourself. We'll be back in a minute. That's weird. What up, dude? They're probably gonna go hostile immediately, huh? Wonder if we can blow that thing up. They're not doing anything. Maybe I should help her. So I need to kill Dragon and the Bloodhounds. Like a band or something? Bloodhound, Bloodhound. That's Dragon. I want to see what happens. What the fuck? Damn! I was not expecting such a huge blast. Alright, so maybe we don't shoot that one. Maybe we shoot this one. And that one. And then who's left? I don't think there's anybody left. Destruction increased. Yeah, maybe we could have talked to him. Meh. Yeah, okay. On the map. I don't know why I would quit marking that. That was, yeah. That was pretty intense. Gonna huff and puff. Nope, he just stops running. What up, lady? We did the thing. You don't have to worry about the patrol anymore.
You don't have to worry about that Morcon patrol reaching the grotto.
You're sure they're all dead?
Yes, I am.
Good. I have no idea what the Morcons are planning. But if they're so desperate for money, murdering anyone...
Yeah, if they survive that, I don't want to mess with them.
That sounds more like outlaw behavior. Morcons don't really care about money. Their faith is based on pure destruction. Those particular Morcons must have been working on their own.
In any case, thank you for your help.
The new factions are weird.
Will you help
Compared
me
to
now?
the first game, I mean.
I don't know. What did you have in mind, exactly?
Well, I think the old man was right. I've been infected with something alien. But what matters right now is how we're
Apparently
going to
our
deal with the
gloves are
invaders.
worth 9 armor.
And I've seen you in action. I know what you can
We'll get a
do.
follower. That would be helpful. That scene from the first game, including old graphics. Like, why would we redo the cutscene? It's just there. Right, she had to help what's-his-face.
That was a different time. And a different place. If your disease did come from the invaders, it's unlikely I'll be able to cure you. I'm not a scientist. I deal with magic. This is something you'll have to deal with yourself, I'm afraid.
So that's how bad things have gotten between us, huh? Just shut up and help. Damn.
I understand.
Come on, don't look at me like that. All I'm saying is, maybe you're better off asking Dawkins. If anyone knows about this kind of stuff, it would be him. Besides, the people of Tavar are counting on me.
Tavar, that's it.
I can't
That was the
abandon
name of
them
the
now.
desert. What do you know about the invaders?
What do you know
Thanks for
about these
everything.
invaders?
I saw their flying fortresses arrive. And those disgusting
B-17s?
creatures.
Those fortresses have already started transforming the planet's plants and animals. That's why the old man calls them formers.
Oh.
You know how many of them there are?
So those creatures were actual
It's hard to
creatures, but
say.
they're
I know of at least 3.
tainted by the
2
alien
in Caracas
thingies or
and 1 in
whatever.
the far west of Tavar.
Not like they were tainted by Elex in the
There's
first
probably
one.
more in the north. It's clear we need more information.
You should talk to Dawkins first. He's bound to know more.
You should. I thought I was supposed to talk to him.
So just what is it you do in Tavar?
I'm a Berserker warlord now.
Oh, snap.
And something of an oracle and leader to the people there. My word carries great weight with the other warlords. And they've entrusted me with the safety of Tavar.
The warlords are like the second
So
to
if it comes under
the
any
main
threat,
leader of the
I'll
faction.
have to take action.
If they still have the same structure
In
as the
that
first
case,
game.
these alien invaders should be right at the top of your list.
Yes, but they're not the only problem, unfortunately. The other factions are trying to take over our land, and it's up to me to stop them.
Securing the land. You need any help with your affairs in Tavar?
You need any help with your affairs in Tavar?
You offering to help me? It's been a long time since you did that. There's no pressing matters in Tavar for the moment. Right now, the threat posed by these alien invaders is my main priority. But that can always change. Don't worry. I'll let you know if I ever have to return there.
Okay.
I'd like you by my side.
I was
I was
worried
worried you'd say that.
So, how exactly is this gonna work?
You know the kind
You
of
just
threat
follow me around
Magellan
and
is
blow shit
facing.
up. That's how it works.
And we were always a good team. Can be just like it was.
I see. You have it all figured out.
We'll need somewhere we can meet up if we ever get separated.
Why not here?
And I can't think of a better place than the Bastion.
Okay.
All right. With the invaders gathering strength, I suppose I have no choice. And we should look into the Bastion. But like I told you,
Bastion is to
I have a
the
lot to
north.
do, and I may need to deal with matters in Tavar from
So it's
time
not
to
the
time.
settlement from the first game,
We'll work something
apparently.
out. Thanks.
Just don't make me regret this.
Follow me.
All right? Have you heard anything about your father?
Wardek, that
I
traitor.
didn't expect more conversation to keep
Since the
going.
war with the Alps. Why do you
Wardek.
ask?
The rumor is that he's dead.
An experienced Alp commander like him? I don't know. Someone that poisonous is hard to kill.
You got a jetpack? You're gonna need one.
Wonder what this place used to be.
What? Are you okay?
Are you okay?
I'm all right. Once again, you shouldered a great responsibility.
All right.
And once again, you over... But you ought to pay more attention to the bigger...
That was just how to find out her standing with you, or you're standing with her.
Come with me. I'll get you out of here.
Really? I don't have to wait
That's
anymore?
right.
I'll take you to the
Let's
Bastion.
go.
Oh, I've always wanted to go there.
Really?
Asker says there's ghosts.
Really? That's what he tells you. We'll talk about this later.
Okay. I love ghosts.
Ghosts. Okay.
Come on. You've got to go now.
Mother,
Yes?
Asker said he'd be coming back to the fort in Tavar soon. Is that right?
He's got some things to take care of.
He should come back then.
Don't worry, he won't be gone long.
Armor. That looks stupid.
I'll ask Mother about what happened to you. She'll
It's
tell
not
me.
connected to anything.
Fine. I guess it's better if I tell you myself.
Yeah?
Fine.
You see, we're
I
under
like these
attack.
conversations. This is cool.
Is it the Morcons?
No, they're these aliens. And they've come to invade our
Moonshine.
lands.
Oh, I know about them. Mother told me. But they're still far away.
Not far enough. I had to fight some and they hurt
I do
me.
wonder if we're going to be able to do the jetpack
Really?
attack from the first game.
Yeah. They left me behind, but... Well, I haven't been myself for a few days.
Cool.
Oh yeah, real cool.
I'm out of stamina. Yeah, shoot him. That's why I wanted her to come along. Some of that fire up in there. This is a nice little settlement. I like it. Bastion! Still a nice place. Little windmill looking thing. Huh. So this is like a northern outpost for the Berserkers, I guess? Oh, there's what's his face. Okay. The old man.
Hey.
Hey.
Good to see you, Jax. Have you thought about what you want to do next?
No. I'm still
Looks like he
deciding
got
what I'm going to
scratched,
do
too.
with you first, Dawkins.
Ah, so you know.
I don't want to talk about the past, but I just don't understand why you're doing anything friendly after everything you've done. I don't like it. I don't trust you. Yeah.
You being this friendly after everything you've done. I don't like it. And I don't trust you. Why didn't you just tell me
I
who you
think
were
such
from the
smarts.
start?
I thought it might be confusing, and I knew you had some personal business to deal with first. But now that you're done, we can finally start our work.
Yeah.
The Skyans have a considerable head start, so we don't have
Skyans?
much time.
A lot of explaining. Did you come up with the name?
Skyans. Did you come up with the name?
The alien invaders gave it to themselves. I was able to intercept some of their
Space
transmissions,
invaders.
which is how I know they're getting ready for the next phase of their invasion.
You can understand them?
It's not difficult. I've spent many lifetimes in the pursuit of scientific knowledge, and the language of science and mathematical algorithms is universal. The Skyans are no exception.
How did you escape the hybrid's machine?
How did you escape the hybrid's machine?
When you defeated that pathetic hybrid form, the logical part of the machine was destroyed. And that's when Dr. Adam Charles Dawkins started coming back.
So he was inside of that thing.
I managed to
Weird.
open the capsule I was stuck in. But it was a few weeks before I could move properly or use my muscles again. Can't say I'm quite my old self yet. But at least I'm free of the machine's
wouldn't he be
destructive
dead?
thoughts. And that's good enough for now.
A few weeks and someone had to be there to help him. Yeah, why should I get mixed up in this bullshit?
Why the hell should I get mixed up in any of this?
You have no other choice, Jax. You won't be able to get rid of that alien infection without my help. And besides, how long is it since you had a good dose of Elex or mana? You don't have enough strength or magic to fight, and the infection is only making it worse. I'm the only one who can save you. I know more about this kind of disease than anyone else.
That doesn't mean you know anything about it. So you're resorting to blackmail. I'll play along.
Okay, I'll play along. But only until I get what I want.
Let me start by explaining exactly what's happening to you. The Skyanids that bit you are highly enhanced with a
birthday.
purple substance
Nice.
not unlike our blue
Have fun,
Elex.
Bug.
That's why I've taken to calling it Dark Elex. The whole thing is rather confusing, but both our blue
Thanks for coming
Elex
by.
and this new
I'll
purple
try.
stuff have a few things in common.
That's all you can do.
They both come from a different world. And they can both cause terrible mutations while also unleashing incredible powers. But this Dark Elex is more like a disease. It's highly infectious, and once it finds a suitable host, it replicates at a rapid rate.
Alright, so if you know so much about these Skyans...
Alright, if you know so much about these Skyans, tell me how to stop them.
They've come with a huge number of warriors and creatures to take over our planet. Harness it for their own use.
Why don't you tell me something I don't know?
We didn't know
Their
that.
formers are already operational. They're using them to pump Dark Elex into the ground. That makes the areas around these formers extremely dangerous. I wouldn't recommend approaching them without the best equipment possible, and a
So it's kind of like
substantial
the
military
Alt
force.
converters in the
Get to
previous
the
game.
point.
In the end, that's what it boils down to. Military force and equipment. We need strong allies who will support our cause. If we are to stand a chance against the overwhelming strength of the Skyans, the Sixth Power will have to become the greatest human military force in
In
history.
history. Like, you know all of history. In the first game, the Alt converters were mining Elex, basically, and that caused all the area around it to become incredibly cold. intended to taint things a bit. So this is kind of the same situation, just a little different.
That's the best you can come up with? Brute force and military power?
That's only the beginning. We have a lot of work ahead of us, Jax. First, the Bastion is going to need improvements if it's going to house a growing army. And we can't lose sight of the movements of enemy troops and their Skyanid creatures. If we see them making any significant advances anywhere, we'll have to intervene immediately. And of course, the first thing we need is a suitable faction we can form an alliance with.
Naturally.
When are you going to do something about my infection?
I'm already working on it. The study of Dark Elex is at the top of my agenda. We still have time. I don't believe you're going to mutate into a Skyanid creature anytime soon. And you have a strong will. If Dark Elex works anything like the blue substance we know, you stand a good chance.
Don't fuck with me.
Yeah.
I don't want this thing to kill me just because you want to play war.
Look, it's going to take time. I need peace and quiet to conduct my research. In the meantime, you need to prepare for the coming battles with the Skyans.
The Skyans.
Why would any faction want to join forces with us?
The only way we can stop the Skyans' advance is with an iron will and an army of fearless warriors. But all these factions have been fighting each other as long as they can remember, so the only solution is a new central power. One that has complete autonomy and independence. As soon as the others see that humanity stands a chance against the invaders,
let me guess, you're going to be in control of this faction?
It's up to you to recruit them and train them, and find your old strength. You're the only one who can pull them out of their apathy and fear. You must prepare them for the coming war. They'll be fighting to stop the total extinction of humanity. Be their hero. Be their leader. Their last hope of salvation. Beast of Zakor.
Don't call me that. It's ancient history. And it isn't true anymore.
And yet, people still talk about your fight with the hybrid. About what you did in the
Zakor
war
was like
against the
the
elves. You might be an
capital of the
outsider
elves,
to
if you
them
will.
now, but they'll learn to trust you again.
You're a fucking hypocrite, you know that? Like you had nothing to do with the hybrid.
I'm weak and I'm burnt out. And the machine that controlled me back then doesn't exist anymore. It's your willpower that saved us all from the hybrid. And you still have it, just as strong as it ever was. So go out there, convince them to fight with us against the Skyans, and do it before it's too late.
The hero they need, not the one they want. Improvements for the Bastion, okay.
Okay. Let's say I start looking for an ally to join your sixth
Now we're
power.
gonna become Batman.
There are so many feuds. All the factions in Magellan are at each other's throats. But the only way we can hope to defeat the Skyans is by building an army stronger than theirs. So speak to the leaders of each faction. Find out who would make the best and strongest ally. Join them, poach their warriors, or, I don't know, capture their commanding officers. I don't care how you do it. Just do whatever it takes to make the Bastion as powerful as it can be. And get moving. The enemy is practically on our doorstep.
I don't know, maybe we should try convincing him this is the best choice.
Improvements
Instead
to
of
the
kidnapping
Bastion?
people.
What kind of improvements exactly?
Well, the first thing we need to do is clear the surrounding area of anything dangerous. We can't take the next step with those things hounding us all the time.
Is that all?
You're the expert in killing things. I'm sure you can handle it.
Yeah, I'm sure we can. Spring cleaning.
About the military forces of the other factions. Kaya, the powerful berserker mage, is gathering her troops in the borderlands of Tavar, ready to protect the land from potential dangers.
The Berserkers were never particularly adept at foreign policy.
Says history's greatest tyrant.
That was a long time ago. We all paid the price for our mistakes. Some more, some less. Okay. However, we still can't say which faction would be most effective as an ally. We need to get more information about the other factions.
You have a lot of explaining to do. You sent a signal into space when you were still the hybrid, and then this strange object appears in the sky. Just what the hell did you do?
You have to understand, although I still remember much of my time as the hybrid, many of the machine's thoughts and memories were wiped out. But it appears the hybrid opened a wormhole near Magellan not long before its encounter with you.
A what?
A wormhole. A phenomenon capable of bridging time and space. And clearly our unwanted visitors used it to get here.
Right. And I guess them attacking us now is just pure
Oh,
coincidence.
I understand why you're angry. I would be skeptical too, but I'm afraid that's all I can tell you. I ask myself these questions every damn day, believe me. But those memories are gone. The hybrid machine is a thing of the past, and there's nothing I can do about it. We have to look forward. Try to figure it all out before the Skyans overwhelm us. All right?
Well, first of all, I'll have to start... I can either join one of the major factions. And let's not forget, there's the small
Good. And remember...
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Just don't make me wait too long. The future of the world is at stake.
He may not be the hybrid anymore, but it still
Very
kind of
good.
seems like he's trying to find some way to take control. We're gonna see this in more. You're gonna see some of this in the future. This is how I get killed. I go, ooh, what is that? And then there's like a big monster or something. Doesn't look like a hack. Wonder if we can find the code somewhere. In the first game, they had the code just like written on the wall and stupid crap like that. They weren't all that hard to find usually. Every now and then they would hide them pretty well. Alright, 0654. 0654. See what we got in this safe. I can't use the number pad. Okay, 0654. Nice.
I'm in.
We got a damaged broadsword, which is a one-handed weapon that we do not have the stats to use. And we got a teddy bear, a knife, some money, and some TP. Soft TP. Ooh. Apparently soft toilet paper is important enough to put in a safe. Two-story building. Explore two. What? Claire. Hey, he looks familiar.
Falk?
Yeah. Ow. What the hell? Locking TP in a safe makes... I know, right?
Just a moment.
He was always pretty focused. Oh, shit, dude. He actually nothing happened.
Having trouble?
How interesting. I suspected our paths might cross again here, Jax.
Really? I'm a little surprised to be running into my favorite cyborg
Yeah, he
in
was a
place
cyborg.
like this. You were expecting me, Falk?
The heavens opened. Those invaders rained down on us. Who wouldn't expect the savior of all mankind to appear before us, ready to save the world again?
This guy was a cleric. He was one of
You
the followers in
flatter
the
me,
first
buddy.
game.
But no one could live up to that description. Least of all me. The Savior is selfless, thinks only of those he saves. Priority number one for me has always been my own interests.
You are correct. But if your selfish deeds happen to ensure the survival of our planet,
Right.
then you would certainly be seen as some kind of redeemer
Still the savior,
amongst
whether you intended to
Magaron's
be or not.
population.
What are you doing here, anyway? Why aren't you with the other clerics?
I'm on an important mission, one I intend to put on hold
I
briefly,
like how
as I have something to
Firefly,
ask.
Jane Cobb was a hero on
Fire
Canton,
away.
even though he didn't mean
It's
to be.
regarding my continued development. I fear I have reached something of a dead end, so I need your help.
Uh-oh.
I thought you were fully developed. A high-functioning
Why is
machine.
the screen shaking?
How do you expect to evolve any further?
I have gone through many phases, much like a human does as it transitions into adulthood. But I have not yet reached my optimum state.
Yeah.
And what is that exactly?
I find myself trapped by my own limitations, so I want to become more human.
Well,
All right, Data.
that's quite an ambitious plan.
It is not just a plan, it's a feeling. It's a purpose.
The hero of Canton, the man they call Jane. What you're saying, it worries me. Oh, a robot getting all existential. That's novel. I'm just gonna say,
It is strange. I have inexplicable urges that drive me to do things I cannot rationally explain. Irrational behavior is, of course, typical for your species.
Yeah.
That's why I need to learn more about you humans, your behavioral patterns. Will you assist me in this?
yeah, fine.
What exactly do you need from me?
I need someone who can teach me everything about what it means to be human.
I don't know
I
if I'm
need
gonna
a
teach you
mentor who
everything.
can answer my questions, the ones that are causing terrible feedback loops in my circuits. These disturbances are happening too often. They are obstacles to me achieving my goal. A few weeks ago, I had to perform a partial reset and a series of comprehensive self-diagnoses.
A partial reset? Why would you do that?
Yeah, what happened?
I had no other choice. I was paralyzed by processor-intensive activity while trying to understand questions that I assume would be trivial for a human to
He
answer.
locked up.
You understand that in a combat situation, a repeat of such an occurrence would be deadly.
It's gonna be like Data learning how to be a person from Jane. Sounds like a great story. What else can you tell me about this inexplicable urge you have to be more human? Tell me some of the questions that almost paralyzed you.
Tell me some of the questions that almost paralyzed you.
You humans have an instinct for self-preservation, the survival instinct. As a machine, I am built with something similar, but it is driven by a source code. It lacks the element of creativity that is seen so often in humans. When humans are threatened, they are frequently able to exceed their usual capabilities. They can achieve
Adrenaline.
things they would never have thought possible before that moment. I converged my processing in an attempt to comprehend this, but was unable to reach a satisfactory conclusion.
You think I could help you with that?
I would like to
Or does it
participate
mean
in a lethal situation
willpower?
to further develop my own survival instinct. I could follow you and allow myself to be drawn into a fight that I am not capable of winning.
You want me to lead you into mortal danger?
I cannot do it on my own. My coding will not allow
Or even
it.
worse, a Jane that can think quickly, which is way too dangerous. That's funny. I cannot do it on my own. My coding will not allow it. Isn't that a kind of survival instinct? Then don't do it. If you're determined to kill yourself, go jump in the nearest canyon.
Wait, isn't that a kind of survival instinct?
I need empirical data to analyze. I do believe I can improve my skills, surpass my own capabilities, like any human.
Don't underestimate how mortal we humans are. A do-or-die situation most often ends in death.
I am willing to take that risk. Not far from here, there is a dangerous region. My programming would usually prevent me from spending time there. You must order me to visit this region. You must accompany me there. It is the only way I can collect the required data.
What else can you tell me about
Reminds
this
me of,
inexplicable urge you have to be more human?
The episode where Jane wanted to
I have been
barter
in this
Vera
state for
for
over 3
saffron.
months. It was as if some kind of cryptographic sequence began operating, reprogramming me.
Mal, it's like,
Any idea what triggered it?
days of taking you seriously
I have
are certain coming
analyzed
to
this
a middle.
question at great length, but no specific moment or event presents itself as the cause of my particular state. Perhaps it is another
What a
trick
great
being
show.
played on me by my maker Conrad.
Conrad.
I am certain that you would understand such a possibility.
See? I remember this from the first game, yeah. Bomb. We helped him put it back together, not realizing what he was trying to do with it. Apparently he had a gun on it too.
That maniac is not someone I could forget in a hurry.
Then you can imagine how it feels to be one of his
Oh,
creations.
that was the guy, yeah.
What is happening to me is entirely inexplicable, so far at least.
Wait, what? I didn't realize what I had this. It's River if she decided to learn from Jane instead of Mal. You talking about the bot? I wasn't gonna do this tonight.
Okay, let's go. Lead the way.
Excellent. I knew I could count on you. Follow me.
Jax, I'll be leaving for Tavar soon, for a reconnaissance mission. And since you offered to help,
What are we talking about?
my men and I are going to investigate the region around the fort in Tavar. There's talk of the clerics sending mechanical spies to monitor our troops' movements. If that's true, I intend to smash them to pieces and send them right back to their masters.
You don't need your bodyguards. I'll go with you. I'm sure we can manage.
Fine. Tell me when you're ready and we'll leave immediately. What the hell were they thinking?
Carry on.
Carry on.
Well, that was certainly,
I'm not done looting, dude. I didn't even get to come in here yet.